Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Karigurashi Renai, living on borrowed love. This is actually quite late for me. I'm recording at 9:24 p.m. I usually record a lot earlier than right now. Like, a lot earlier. You know, maybe about 4 p.m., maybe 6 p.m. Latest is usually around, yeah, I'm not sure. Probably 5? Sorry, not 5, like 8. But yeah, I was setting up my phone. Like, I got myself a new phone. And it actually takes a lot of effort to just set stuff up. A lot more than I thought. So yeah, that was what I've been doing the past couple of hours. But okay, let me do the last episode recap. So if you guys don't know, I usually do these last episode recaps on my playthroughs. Basically just quote-unquote short explanation or yeah, recap about what happened in the previous episode. And not gonna lie, I don't remember much about what happened other than we're being a bum. So we were trying to go to our hometown, right? Go back to our hometown. We met up with a lot of our childhood friends and our house was basically run down. So we had to stay at someone else's house. And I believe it's Kyo's house we went to. And she's kind of a slob. That's all I remember. We also saw her panties, I guess, right? Yeah, that's Kyo. And then the red girl, I think, is Ayaka. The black-haired girl, what was her name? Rito, right? And then Hiyori is the blonde chick. But okay. I believe we just got to like live in, not live in. Oh yeah, it is live in, isn't it? Live in Kyo's house for one day. Let me see if I can turn off those things in Steam real quick. Give me 1 second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah, I disabled those. Turns out you can actually just put in a do not disturb on Steam. I never even realized that you can do that. But yeah, I think I should fix the whole thing with the text going on before. I think what happened was because I'm playing on like an ultra wide, you know? It's an ultra wide, so when I was like full screening it, it was making the game lag for some weird reason. So it shouldn't do the thing like what happened in the previous episode with the text. Hopefully. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect text. Amazing. After being shaken violently, I sit up with sleepy eyes. Kyona is looking at me triumphantly. But yeah, what we're gonna do is just sleep on all of the other girls' houses. I don't know whether or not we're gonna rotate every day. I think from the gist of it, that's what they seem to be implying. But we might be sleeping more than one day with each of the girls. Good morning, Kyona. I couldn't fall asleep right away last night, but the exhaustion must have pulled me under eventually. You're up surprisingly early, Kyona. Is that something to brag about? It seems her useless at home mode is still in effect. When will the reliable Kyona return? Has she been reliable? Has she always been reliable? Or maybe it's just your delusions. What's my full name again? Takuma, right? The reason why I'm kinda mixing this up is because I'm also let's playing a game called Amaterasu. And my name is Takuya. And someone is also calling me Takun in that game. So quite the coincidence. Ah, you're right. Wait, huh? Kyona, if you're going to change, I'm leaving, so stop. Stop! You're okay with me seeing it? This isn't a tehe situation. I'm good, thanks. Takuma, come on! Grow some balls, dude. You were ogling her panties on the previous episode. I remember that. I rush out of the room, closing the door behind me. I let my guard down just because Kyone is so laid back. She was totally messing with me. Just because she's not self-conscious, that's unfair. She has enough decency not to continue changing, but a man's heart wants her to be at least a little more embarrassed. I don't particularly care whether or not a female is embarrassed to be seen by a guy. Yeah, Soji, right, you. I guess, house husband. Well, he's not even a house husband, he also works, man. Being this guy must be really tough. He has to work, and then when he gets back home, he has to do all the chores and shit. I wouldn't be able to handle your job, Soji. Good morning. I did, thanks to you. When I get to the living room, Soji-san, looking sharp as ever today, is preparing breakfast. Good morning, Toko-san. Anime and their weird-ass noises. After her lazy greeting, Toko-san heads back into the hallway. In her place, Kyone, changed into her uniform, comes in, turns on the TV, and leans against the sofa. That's a lot of commas. Kyone, you're a Virgo, right? What is that outfit, dude? I think I had the exact same reaction when I saw her clothes. What is that stupid vest? It doesn't even do anything to cover up her chest, it just emphasizes it. The Virgo who isn't very maiden-like curses her horoscope. Please go back to the usual Kyone soon. She gonna... Did she even take a bath? Did she shower? Change into her uniform. No, she just changed into her uniform. I guess this is a common thing in Japan and also in Taiwan. In most Asian countries where you don't take a bath early in the morning and you just take a bath at night. Because when you're sleeping, you're technically still clean, right? So you just wash your face. We don't do that over here in Indonesia, though. Toku-san, who was half asleep just a moment ago, comes back looking refreshed. Soji-san brings over a plate with a sunny side up egg, sausages, and freshly made toast. In all my life, I've never had such a well-prepared classic breakfast. Then, with your permission... What is it? His voice is very low. I know that's supposed to be a whisper, but it's very low. Oh, sure. So good. I'm so happy. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, dude. So yeah, it seems we're gonna be staying for more than a day in this place. Because I'm still gonna be here in the night. I was so engrossed in breakfast that I agreed without a second thought. But preparing one meal is no big deal. But yeah, it seems on the save menu, you can see that this is still the common route when you load. So I'm probably just going to play the game until I'm done with the common route. And at that point, I can probably just say, you know, who I like based on just the common route. And yeah, you guys can probably just get the game yourself and play. I'm probably gonna just play the character that I like off camera, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Depends on whether or not I really like them. Depends on whether or not I really want to see their 8 scenes. It's a shame I won't be able to eat Soji-san's cooking, but since they're taking such good care of me, I'm grateful they're letting me help. It's not my place to say, but, what about Kyone?
トウコはすでに手遅れだが、お察しの通り、今日も相当。
私はもうあなたなしでは生きていけない体になってしまっただけなのよ。本当なのよ。
腕にしがみつかなくても分かっている。
私もやればできる子だし、たっくん一人に任せるのは不安だから、私も手伝ってあげる。
Having overheard us, Kyone cuts in, looking a little displeased.
今日、お前は片付けさえ覚えてくれればそれでいいんだ。料理だけは勘弁してくれ。
These anime tropes, man. I still wonder what's happened in the past with that girl. I want to believe it's at the level of mistaking sugar for salt. If she's putting detergent in by mistake somehow, then, like, I can teach her not to.
あなた、いいじゃないの。可愛い子には旅をさせろって言うじゃない。私、時には見守ることも大切だと思うの。それに、今回はたっくんもいることだし。
Nope, I really don't think you should spoil a child.
そうだな。たくまくんもいることだし。
きっとなんとかなるわ。
きっとなんとかしてくれるよな。
Hey, could you please wait a second? The tragic Aranami couple stares at me heavily, as if clinging to a single ray of hope.
脅すつもりじゃないが、火さえ使わせなければ大事にはならないだろう。
Yeah, it's the typical explosion when she cooks, I guess.
そうね。コンロの半径1メートルに近づけさせなければどうにでもなるわ。
Don't tell me Kyone burned something. What did she burn? Kyone is completely sulking, puffing out her cheeks. Wait, they're not gonna tell me?
パパとママったら失礼しちゃうんだから。私を何だと思ってるのよ。
There. I had to scold while consoling the still somewhat grumpy Kyone. However, as long as we're walking side by side like this, she starts returning to the usual reliable Kyone. Reliable? Is she really reliable though? I don't even know. What makes you even say she's reliable?
帰りにお買い物して帰るから、今日も教室で待っててくれる？それとも、私のこと迎えに来てくれる？
Like, she really likes to play around with me. I don't mind that though. I don't mind her playful attitude. Why are you saying that in a slightly sexy way?
だってたっくんからかうの面白いんだもの。
You're not gonna fluster me that easily.
そっか、残念。
Kyone smiles as if it's nothing, but the gazes from those around us are a little painful. From an outsider's perspective, do I look like I'm flirting with a beautiful upperclassman? Based on her outward appearance alone, Kyone seems like she'd be popular.
なんか今、私の顔見ながら失礼なこと考えなかった。
No? I was just thinking, you're looking pretty cute today. Oh my god, that's so bad. I mean, I appreciate the effort, localization team. I appreciate that. I guess I don't know what the hell Takuma is saying in Japanese, but yeah, that's pretty good, I guess, as far as like wordplay goes.
やだもう。手ダジャレかよ。
So it was.
ああ、たくま。昨日は今日ねと寝たのか？
Yeah, I slept. Wait, don't start the morning by phrasing it like that. People will get the wrong idea. Does she intend to make my position in this class even worse?
不潔。
I took a proper bath at Kyone's house, so I shouldn't stink today.
お前自身に誤解されるようなこと言うんじゃないよ。
She turns her face away as if uninterested. My classmates begin whispering amongst themselves. I'm still a virgin, guys. Who cares, Takuma?
その弁明の仕方はどうなんだ？
And I don't smell. Here, Hiyori. Sniff. Smell me.
なんで私なんだよ。おもむろに脇を広げるな。無理やり嗅がせるならもっと他の場所にして。リート助けて。
I'm not gonna lie, Hiyori's dynamic with Takuma is reminding me of me and my niece. I actually do that to my niece sometimes. I mean, hey, we're close, okay?
私を盾にしないで
Prepare yourself. I'm punched by a fist. What is wrong with Rito,
の
dude?
スメルハラスメント男本当に許さないんだから昨日より関係悪化してるけどたっくん今度は何したの
What? I just try to make Yori smell my armpits.
いろいろな確かにさっきのは 100% たくまが悪いわ
What? I really just didn't do anything to her. Oh, I'm using her as a shield. Okay. What? Sure, I touch you. That's it? That's enough to make you punch me?
今日ね日和の言い分は当てにならないので彩香たちは 80% ぐらいで見ておきましょう
And I think this girl is the perverted one, right? The one that just wants to pop her cherry pretty quickly.
日和じゃなくて私の言い分だけ聞いて判断してつか今日ねどうだったのどうってたっくんのこと特にこれということはなかったと思うけどんだよたくまのやつつまんねえな風呂覗くぐらいしろよな
Did she even take a bath? I don't remember. It was on the previous episode. I guess she did, because she did change into her pajamas. And I did say that usually Asian women do take baths.
強いて言えばお風呂上がりに胸とかお尻とかガン見してたけどバレてないと思ってるのかしら
Yeah, see? You gotta own up. You gotta own up, Takuma. If you want to be a pervert, own up to it. Like I'm a closet pervert. People are gonna think less of you. Be proud, man.
けだもの
I think Kedamono is like animal rather than bastard.
それぐらいは普通じゃないですかうちの弟も外で女の人見ただけでもうあれですよ
Normal clothed women? What do you mean?
あれってなんだよあれってかわいそうだからあんま適当なこと言ってやんなってでもパパと仲良くしてくれるからいつもよりうるさく言われなくて助かるわ後ろめたさがあるのか手伝いとか率先してやるし卑屈な生き方してんのなあんたたち本人いないのいいことに好き放題言うよね
Wait, are you talking about her dad?
パイナップルとか言ってるリトが言うなよ
Oh, you're talking about me, Takuma. I thought he was here.
せっかくのガールズトークだものこれからもたっくんの素顔ガンガン晒していくわよ楽しみだな早くあいつの性癖を丸裸にしてやりてえな
What is wrong with these girls?
あやかも興味津々ですそういう趣旨だったの一人の男の子を順繰りで止めたくなんて体験もうこの先できないんだから楽しまなくっちゃ
I truly don't think any girl would enjoy having a guy stay at their place. Unless they're really close.
うっかりあいつに惚れて修羅場になるのだけはごめんだぞないないわね全否定しなくてもそういうこと言ってるやつに限ってしょうもないことですぐ惚れちゃうんだぞまたおっぴろげちゃうんだぞ私いろいろゆるい女だけど低層観念だけはしっかりしてるのよ
Sure.
そういやさ今日ねあのお部屋でタクマ泊まれたのドン引かれなかった
Oh, these guys actually know about what the hell is wrong with her too.
最初戸惑ってたけどなぜかすぐ幸せそうな顔してたわ次お部屋行ったら殴るわよ今日ねまさか部屋そのままで止めたんじゃ女の子の部屋ってあれくらいが普通でしょむしろあんたたちの部屋が綺麗すぎるのよ普通ってなんでしょうねたくまがちょっとかわいそうになってきたわ
I mean, I did get to see a lot of her panties, I guess. That was probably I was like A-okay. And also got a glimpse of your panties after the bath. Jeez, those girls are so loud. From a distance, I'm munching on some bread, watching their vulgar and candid girls talk.
夜も大きい
Yeah, you're a thing too. I forgot about you. Do we have like a root for you? I'd like it if the only big thing about me was my generous heart. I could charge in, but being outnumbered, I'd probably just lose the argument, so I restrained myself.
パンちょうだい
You just sat down next to me out of nowhere. But are you begging again? I think she's like poor, right? That's her trope. She just wants money from me.
パン作ったって100回言って
Pansukutta? I guess she wants me to say pansu. Isn't 10 times enough for that joke?
パン作ったんだ
Could you not just force the punchline like that?
お前のことを見ているぞ
Who? Someone really is watching me. You got a sprite. Is this gonna be the idiot best friend trope? I mean, he looks sorta Ryaju-ish, so maybe he might be a rival.
聞きたいか聞きたいかと聞いているんだ
The crucial subject is missing. Who? That pathetic-looking handsome guy?
うちの生徒会長
Am I saying a question mark there too? I don't think there should be a question mark in that second, like, word. Someone like him. I feel like I was a bit rude, but he simply strikes a pose. More importantly, where are some of his buttons undone? I can see his chest.
君が噂の転校生瀬戸田だな
The rumor transfer student. Sounds like a story is about to begin.
悪い意味で噂になってるだけ
Don't rub it in my face. And don't just eat my bread without permission. If I have to deal with her, my retorts won't keep up. So for now, I'll just deal with the president in front of me. So, what do you want with me, President?
俺の自己紹介がまだだったな飯出智彦だよろしく
This guy doesn't listen to people.
いや何我が校の転校生を生徒会長であるこの俺が導いてやろうと思ってな
I want to make it clear that I don't want to be guided by someone like this. But he's my senior, so I listen quietly.
女子のことで聞きたいことがあれば何でも聞いてくれ
This guy really is dangerous. I don't think so. I mean, he's about the same dangerous as you. It's not as if you're not really, perverted Takuma. Just when I wonder what he'll say next.
俺は普段から生徒諸君の様子を陰ながら見守っているもし君が望むのなら男子の反応でも構わないぞ
Yeah, this guy's kind of creepy though. I want to hear that even less.
今のところ土臭いと桜木橋に慣れ慣れしい転校生慣れ慣れしい新妻に慣れ慣れしい転校生先輩と後輩の女の子を連れ回すやりで評価
Oh, they need to fix that text wrapping. The player who leads what? Who leads what? Damn you! I can't see that. Who leads around senior and junior girls? There we go. You can't even see it on the text box. Kagami Games, you sort of need to fix this. Maybe make the font smaller when it's like this. When the text goes off like that. But I guess what I could have done is technically, do this. Unlock the menu. Does that make the menu gone? What? The menu's not gone. What? I thought that would make it go away.
瀬戸だ俺たちはこういう形でしか応援できないがどうか良き青春を謳歌してくれ時に副会長
This is the vice president? What does that locking and not locking the menu do? It doesn't do anything for me. Is that also a bug? I was supposed to retort, didn't I? You're the one who answers? You're the vice president? Is this school's student council okay? It's full of weirdos.
昨日も会議だったが何かと理由をつけて欠席するのはやめてくれ困る
That's a perfectly reasonable request.
前処する
She will absolutely not try her best. Huh. But you're friends with Ayaka. You're a first year too, right? But you're the vice president?
我が校は会長職以外スカウト制なのだ
スカウトされたのだどうだすごいだろう
Were you scouted by the president? Do they just get along because they're both weirdos in the same wavelength?
あらたっくんまだ2日目なのに先輩に後輩と手広く行くわね
Kyone, I'm just being unilaterally entangled. Their girls' talk must have ended, as Kyone and Ayaka are about to return to the classroom.
なあち
ちゃん、またたくまさんにちょっかいかけてたんですか？しっけな、かまってあげてたの間違い。
荒波、それから夜計りだったか。どうか瀬戸田に優しくしてやってくれ。
Yohakari. Their names are really difficult, their family name. Aranami is not too hard, but Yohakari, the hell?
あんたこそ、うちのたっくんに変なことしないでよ。
どうやら俺の心配は杞憂なようだな。ではさらばだ。また会おう。
I guess Setoda, our name is also a bit weird. He smiles coolly, turns around brilliantly, and leaves.
たっくん大丈夫？変なこと言われなかった？
Yeah. I'm fine, but like...
面倒見はいいんだけど、いかんせん変人だからあいつ。変人ですね。入学式の時、新入生に花坂じいさんの格好で飴配ってました。
Who the heck is that? Hanasaka Jisan? Who the hell is old man Hanasaka? The one sitting next to you is pretty weird too, you know.
参上!
Together we are the student council. As promised this morning, I'm meeting Kyone in the classroom to go shopping on the way home.
たくまのやつ、早くも女連れで下校とかいいご身分だな。日和、あんたも明日からあれ連れて帰らなくちゃいけないでしょ。
Oh, so we both have 2 days with each other.
そうだっけ。どうしてこうも気楽でいられるの？リトは一人暮らしだし、二人っきりになるからな。うちは母ちゃんいるけど。まだ猶予あるから。まだ。週末なんかあっという間にやってくるもんさ。リト、日和、バイバイ。また明日。おう、また明日。明日なんかやってこなければいいのに。
As promised this morning, we stopped at the supermarket on the way home.
料理するとは言っても、何作るつもりなの？
Let's see. If you're helping Kyone, it should be something as simple as possible.
任せておいて。
Surprised you didn't take offense on that. Where does that baseless confidence come from? I'm filled with nothing but anxiety, so I should probably make a safe choice here. Curry should be fine. A displeased voice rises quickly. What? Curry is good.
カレーなんて材料切って鍋にルーと一緒にぶち込むだけでしょ。手作り感がないわ。
But it tastes good. That's why it's easy. Then, as a way to honor your parents too, oyakodon.
それあり。私、親子丼好き。
I think that's also pretty simple. I'm getting the feeling she'll whine endlessly just deciding the menu, so I'm relieved she is satisfied quickly. She is satisfied quickly.
みんなの姉として、たっくんに私ができる女だってことを見せつけてやらないと。
That face. She's probably thinking of something good for nothing. Kyone herself looks like she's having a great time, but judging from the Aranami couple's agitation, I shouldn't let my guard down either. How would you know that that's the face when she's thinking of something stupid? You barely know this side of her, Takuma. Wait, huh? Kyone? Hey! She's gone. She disappears in the short moment I take my eyes off her. What is she? A kid in a grocery store?
あ、たっくん、どこ行ってたの？お姉ちゃん心配したんだから。
I don't even have the energy to retort that she's the one who wandered off, but at least I catch Kyone in the snack aisle. Only one snack.
子供じゃないんだから。
That's precisely why you only get one.
たっくん、パパみたいなこと言う。
Soji-san, I feel your pain.
あ、そうだ。はい、これ。鶏肉と玉ねぎ。
If this was real life, you'd be a fat piece of shit, Kyone. Really? You eat snacks, you laze around at home? Do you really think that sort of attitude and habit is gonna make you into a busty babe like this? Nope. Kyone, are you perhaps on a diet?
違うわよ。失礼ね。
Then I think thigh meat would be better, unless you'd prefer breasts for a lighter dish.
これは胸肉？なんか 違うの？
And this isn't an onion, it's garlic.
なんか違うの？
Just shut up and follow me.
やだ、たっくんかっこいい。あ、それ私押すね。
Thanks, I guess. She really is like a kid. Kiona triumphantly snatches the card and lines up next to me. It's cute to see her fool around like this in her uniform.
ねえ、傍から見たら私たちカップルに見えるかな。私、女子学生の若妻。
Hey, I was waiting for the heh but she didn't voice it. Kiona purposely links her arms with mine. She's totally messing with me. Hey Kiona, we're in uniform, so if someone sees us here, strange rumors will...
ずいぶん楽しそうね。ずっと今日姉の家に泊まればいいんじゃない？
Hey, I just might.
ちょっとたっくん、リトとまだ仲直りしてないの？
Thanks to you, it's gonna be even harder. I mean, why is she being so antagonistic with me anyways? Just because I'm getting closer with the girls. And so, after returning home, Takuma and Kyone's cooking corner begins.
今日はたっくん先生と呼ばせていただきます。
Indeed, Kyokun. First, let's cut the onion. Hold the knife with a cat's paw grip and cut by pulling.
先生、こうでしょうか？
No, don't hold it in reverse. It makes you look like a killer. I have no choice, so I take Kyona's hand and teach her the correct way to hold a knife. While feeling a little flutter from her surprisingly slender fingers... Oh, I thought there was gonna be another word or another sentence. But that's the whole sentence.
おお、たっくん先生、玉ねぎが切れていきます。
You're impressed by something so simple.
先生、目が
What is wrong with this chick? Endure it! Endure it, Kyokun! Don't lose to a mere onion! Okay, next, put the onion and seasonings into the pot and simmer lightly on medium heat.
先生、火の扱いは我が家の禁則事項に抵触します。
I just need you to turn it on. Turn that knob, and when it lights, adjust it to medium heat. I'll be watching over you, so don't worry.
さすがたっくん先生、それなら安心だね。
I don't know why I'm actually getting in character. This is weird. This is so weird. This game. All the tropes. All the tropes. All the fucking tropes. Holy shit! A crazy pillar of fire rises, and I hastily pull Kyone away from the stove. Why?
いや、どうしてって聞かれても。
Don't tehe me. Honestly, even I got scared. All she did was turn the knob and the pot flared up. Okay, one more time.
まだやるの？大丈夫？
Is her body connected to gas? What is going on in this stupid story? Kyone, you can do it! Let it be! What does let it be mean? Like, what is let it be in Japanese? Saying let it be seems weird. There. Jesus Christ!
ほら、言わんこっちゃない。
Why is it doing that? It doesn't even have that much alcohol in it. Rather than a flambe, it's more like a straight-up explosion. Flambe. Is that a... I don't know what a flambe is.
でもほら、いい感じに香りついてない？
Oyakodon doesn't need an aroma. Don't just do it on your own without saying anything. Please. For the love of God.
一生のお願いしちゃう？
Kyone, house. What? Is she a dog? Am I trying to make her go into the doghouse? After this, one way or another, Kyone also does her best with the taste testing. The Oyakodon is successfully completed.
おお、今日が手伝った割には普通に美味しいじゃないか。
もうパパ、きょうちゃんも頑張ったんだから素直に褒めてあげればいいのに。でもなんだかこの親子丼ちょっと焦げ臭いわね。
I guess it's because we put the onions inside. I don't think we cut the whole onion for it.
ママ、焦げ臭いんじゃなくて香りがついてるっていうの。
すまないね、たくまくん。酷な役を押し付けてしまって。
No, I couldn't do anything. Ugh.
そうか。何があったかは想像に難くないな。
I mean, if she sticks to cutting and not using the stove, she probably could do something. She was able to cut the onions and shit. She's able to prep the vegetables, I guess. As if recalling the distant past, Soji-san reminisces about his daughter's past cooking attempts.
まったくもう女の子だってちょっと料理できないくらいが可愛いと思わない？
No, I prefer a girl who can cook because I like eating good food. Only if it's a little.
ひどい。ねえたっくん、私に対してちょっと当たり強くない？昔はもっと「今日ね今日ね」ってリトと一緒に可愛く後ろついてきたのに。
See, this is probably the reason why we have a weird, reliable image of you. Probably because the only time we know that you were reliable was when we were young. And you probably weren't even reliable, we were just dumb. After seeing this room and that cooking, I think my rough treatment of her is understandable. The old Kyone, huh?
たっくん、リト、おいで。
Brother. Brother, there's no way she's that busty. In your like head. The fuck are you talking about? She's 1 year older than you, Takuma. Kyone, it's terrible. Rito fell and scraped her knee.
大丈夫？ほら、うさちゃんの絆創膏を貼りましょうね。
You're delusional, Takuma.
あんがとう、今日ね。
気をつけて遊ぶのよ。
You're delusional. This can't be how it played out in real life. Huh. Wasn't that Toko-san just now?
ちょっと、私とママごっちゃにして思い出さないでよ。思い出すならちゃんと私のこと思い出して。
The reason my image of her as a reliable sister is so strong is because I was overlapping her with Toko-san, who often took care of us. Well, that makes sense. Kyone is only a year older than me.
私だってちゃんとお姉さんやってたのに。
Hey, I do give you props for not being embarrassed by showing off your panties. That's nice. The pouting Kyone enters her lazy mode. If you're going to say that, how about at least cleaning your room a little?
私にとってはこれが完璧な配置なの。危ういバランスの上で成り立ってる部屋なの。わかる？
As long as the room doesn't stink, to be honest, I don't really mind if the room is messy. But if it stinks, then we gotta clean up. As a mere mortal, I don't see it at all.
よう、入るぞ。
What the fuck is your getup, dude? This game is so dumb, dude. Oh man.
あ、パパ！娘の部屋に入るときはちゃんとインターホン鳴らしてって言ってるじゃない。
There's no intercom to your room. Stop making shit up. A knock isn't good enough?
たくまくんがいるというのに、やはり少しも片付けていないじゃないか。
いいでしょ別に。誰にも迷惑かけてないんだから。
You know, I'm pretty surprised that I didn't wake up with her, like, hugging me or something. But I guess I was just sleeping in the corner, so it's not like she would have go crazy and went all over to the corner, even though even if she moves around a lot in her sleep. But maybe, Takuma, maybe today. The cramped space does bother me, actually.
今はそれでいいかもしれんが、この先社会に出て自立していくときにこれではいけないだろう。料理も掃除もできないなんて嫁のもらい手もいないぞ。
I mean, if you're rich enough, we can probably hire a maid. Technically, you know?
その時はその時でちゃんとするし。誰ももらってくれなかったらたっくんにもらってもらうから問題なしんぐ。
You really think I'll take you? What? What?
その手があってか。
Shouldn't you object to that as a father?
ま、冗談だけどね。
The one who dropped the bombshell brushes it off lightly and starts flipping through a magazine.
たくまくん、娘はああ言っているが、どうか真剣に検討してはもらえないだろうか。
Soji-san, she's not that worthless, okay? She looks good. in the real world, even if you're stupid, even if you're dumb, if you look good, if your body looks nice, you're still gonna get someone. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You don't need me. Wait, Soji-san, your eyes are serious. Calm down. We're still students.
いいか私としたことが焦ってしまったすまない今の話は忘れてくれそういえばたくまくん確か明日からは新妻さんのところにお世話になるんだよね
Is Nizuma Hiyori? Yes, that's the plan.
君さえ良ければうちにずっといてくれて構わないんだよ
パパそれルール違反だからわがまま言わないで
That's how it is. I'll be back eventually at least.
そうかそうだったね楽しみに待っているよ
I'm gonna guess that after we take turns with everyone, the choice that who we're gonna be living with is gonna be our choice for the route. I believe that's just how this game is structured. I don't remember how the love for rent or love for hire was structured, but you know, it shouldn't be too difficult to get into a route from what I remember. I could almost cry at the desperation of Soji-san as he leaves the room.
ごめんねパパが気持ち悪くて
That's actually more than just a weirdo. Wow. I think she just said he's a bit kimochi warukute is like kind of like not a freak. Disgusting, right? She was saying more degrading things in Japanese, I feel, than just a weirdo. Will the day ever come when Kyone realizes that him being a weirdo is all for his daughter's sake? Marrying Kyone, huh? Oh, I got a choice? Okay, maybe it's not like I'm gonna be choosing who to what do you call it? Who to live with after the end of the common route. Maybe it's the combination of all the stuff that I choose here. My dream is to be a house husband. Yes, mine too, to be honest. Yeah, even though I like Kyo, I'm not gonna lie to my true self. I'd like to be a house husband one day.
家事だけじゃなくて養ってもらっているという自覚も必要よ
What? Why are you suddenly giving me advice? You don't want to talk, Kyone.
次たくまくんが来た時が勝負だお前にも協力してもらうぞ
勝手承知の助よあなたもっと美味しいもの食べさせましょう男の子は胃袋を捕まえるの
Not like you're cooking.
いやもっとだできれば今日がその気になってくれるのが一番だよ
What is wrong with this guy? He really wants to like use his own daughter to ensnare me in a honey trap? The fuck?
そういうことならトークにお任せラブラブカップルにしてみせるわ
The eerie laughter of the Aranami parents echoes quietly. Man, this dad is a
お
freak.
ーたくま今日からは私のターンだ覚悟しておけよ
The moment we get to the classroom, Hiyori makes her declaration. Man,
なんで嫌そうな顔するんだよ
consider it my way of showing you respect.
私はいじられ芸人じゃないんだぞ
Then give me a funnier reaction.
なーりぼんあいつめんどくさいんだけどあんたも似たようなもんだからたくまリトが冷たいのキンキンに冷えてやがるよ
That doesn't mean you can bother me.
冷たい誰も彼も冷たい世の中でもなんかちょっと興奮するような
I do like her weird ass faces. Alright, you're gonna be the masochist, you know? The pervert masochist, the closet masochist, huh, Hiyori? You like being degraded? God damn it! This game and all its tropes! Today, I moved from the Aranami household to stay with Hiyori, who's in the middle of awakening to some new fetish. Needless to say, I am immensely anxious. She said she's living with her mom, After school,
たっくん一緒に帰ろう。
actually, I was thinking of heading to the station to look for a place to live and a part-time job.
お前女の子と一緒に帰るイベントより実生活の方を優先するつもりか？
Why am I that anxious? You have a point, but I can't rely on you guys forever. Besides, that was gross.
気色悪かったは余計だろう。去年のモノマネしただけなのに。去年に言いつけてやろうっと。待って。
Oh, I'm also saying that? Why? Wait!
日和、タクマの邪魔しないで。
Rito.
こいつがスミカとバイト見つけたら止めなくても済むんだから。
She glares at me as if to say, don't get the wrong idea. Scary. Yeah, you're just gonna be the typical tsundere, Rito. Well, maybe not a tsundere. I don't know what the hell you're gonna be. But yeah, you're gonna go dere at some point. Damn you Sun people. I hate these types. I mean, I don't really dislike Rito's sprite. Or her as a... What is it? I don't really dislike her design. But I definitely do not like tsunderes.
まだ一周もしてないのに。タクマ、お前空気読めよ。
You didn't say Takuma. She called me Takun. Kagami Games. Takun! You're putting that on me?
そう簡単に家やバイトが見つかると思うなよ。
Yeah, probably not. Especially the house.
もっとやる気出せよ。
What exactly do you want me to do?
お前の廃屋に行く途中に商店街あるだろ。そこに私んちあるから、用が済んだらそのまま向かってくれ。
Yeah, getting a part-time job should be not that hard. Come to think of it, you did mention that. Any landmarks?
より茶屋って看板出てるから、くれぐれも迷うなよ。
Yoricha? Your house is a shop?
商店街なんだからそりゃそうだろ。お前、ほんと何も覚えてないな。人のこと言えないけど。じゃあ、また後で。
Yeah.
と思ったけど、やっぱり一人じゃ寂しいから、リト、一緒に帰ろうぜ。言われなくても待っててあげたのに、一人で帰るつもりだったの？たまに優しいリトユキ。大ぜりしないでよ。
Damn you tsunderes. We still get along well after all. As someone still on awkward terms with Rito, I feel a pang of envy as I head to the station. No security deposit, no key money. I guess I can't rent a place after all. I knew it was coming, but having been shot down so completely, I trudged back home. The house is one thing, but I couldn't find a decent part-time job either. Really? This town isn't supposed to be that rural. Could probably be a cashier somewhere. Yo, my beloved home. You been doing okay? Since I'm in the area, I stopped by my home, which is a ruin as always. What is that, like, pervert guy, the bald pervert guy who was humping or whatever when we were trying to sleep here? Are we ever gonna see who the fuck that is? If only I could do something about the roof and walls. Yeah, this guy. Eh! As I'm staring blankly at my home, that ghostly roar echoes from inside, making me jump. It's still just evening. How active is this ghost? Why are you naked? What are you doing in the wreckage of someone's house, senpai? The ghost has revealed its identity quite easily. Is that weird student council president? You're pretty built.
トレーニングに決まっているじゃないか。健康な肉体こそ全ての基本だ。と、もしやここはお前の家なのか？
Why was the rumor that it was a ghost that was bald? Well, I wouldn't call it a house, but yeah.
それは悪いことをした。人目を気にせず、鍛錬に打ち込むにはうってつけの場所だったものでな。
What sort of training are you doing? This house is useless. Like, you can't do pull-ups? This house is run down. What are you doing? Were you like masturbating? Seeing that, Ide-senpai, or rather the pervert, generously exposes his proud physique.
しかしまさかとは思うが、ここに住んでいるのではあるまい。
Well, due to some circumstances, I'm staying at my childhood friends' houses.
そうか。実はこの家に住まわせてもらっているのだが、まだしばらくは厄介になれそうだな。
Why are you living there? That's so. No, seriously, what is this person doing in someone else's house? Ruined.
何を不思議そうな顔をしている。確かにこの家、屋根も壁もボロボロだが、床があるじゃないか。
If it's raining, you're gonna get fucked. The floor is in pretty bad shape too. More importantly, don't you see anything wrong with the student council president squatting on someone else's ruins?
これも全ては世のため、我が子、ひいては我が親愛なる生徒諸君のためなのだ。分かってくれ。
Why? I can't deal with this guy. I want to report him. Just for reference, why are you camping out?
元は電車通学をしていたのだが、ふとある朝、うちの生徒に席を譲った際に気づいてしまってな。俺が電車に乗らなければもっと多くの生徒が席に座り、通学時間を楽しめるのではないか。
Why not just go earlier in the morning? When there's less people. When there's less people, there should be more seats. I don't think the typical student would actually go to school at 5 a.m. You could do something much easier, and yet this is what you thought of? Why am I thinking so hard about about his stupid idea anyways? I don't think one person makes that much of a difference, senpai.
小さなことでもまずは一からコツコツと。俺が生徒会長であるこの俺が生徒たちに模範を示さずして何とする。そうだろう、瀬戸だ。
Yeah, he's so intense. His leap in logic and sheer passion are overwhelming.
だが安心したまえ。今はこれ以上痛まないように俺がメンテしている。いずれお前が戻る時までこの家は俺が保全すると約束しよう。建材さえ用意してくれたら俺が直してやってもいい。
The materials would probably still cost quite a bit. What? Really?
この俺に不可能はない。家の仕事からそういった技術を叩き込まれていてな。そこの商店街の店の修繕などもしている。
I'm surprised by the unexpectedly reasonable proposal. By the way, about how much would it cost to make it minimally livable? Minimally livable?
これがこうで、このくらいだな。もっとも本当に最低限ではあるが。
How much is it? 5 grand? More? I can't imagine what a standard for minimum is, but the amount he presents is something I could actually manage with a part-time job. You're my messiah. I mean, the reason why I said 5 grand is because recently I had to do renovations on my roof, and so far it cost me 3 grand, but it's still not done.
よせ、俺は会長として当たり前のことをしているまでだ。
We share a firm, manly handshake, and my immediate goal is set. Aren't you gonna tell me how much it is? This must be it. Yoricha. In a slightly deserted shopping district illuminated by the setting sun, I find Hiyori's house. Japanese-style cafe tea house Yori. I decide to head right in.
いらっしゃい。ってタクマじゃないか。遅かったな。
You're not a greengrocer.
なんだよ、不満か。じゃあこんなのはどうだ。おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
So stupid. Get on your knees and lick my shoes.
カジュアルメイドにガチの命令するなよ。あ、サービス料1万になります。
Knock it off. Someone will actually take you up on that.
お前とかな。
I don't got 10,000 yen. But maybe if I do, sure. From the look of the shop, I was imagining a more old-fashioned coffee shop. But seeing Hiyori in a Japanese-style maid outfit, it seems like that's not the case. This is a maid outfit? What? That's like a kimono slapped in with a maid apron and then a maid up, like, you know, like head thing. This isn't even a... What? This... I don't consider this a maid outfit. I don't know. It suits you surprisingly well. Japanese-style maid outfit? What? No, this isn't. No. I don't accept that.
あんがとな。 でもそんなんで私の好感度上がると思ったら大間違いだぞ。
It's a perfect fit for you right now. Faking your personality and sucking up the customers.
ひどい。違うってば。
Apparently, she's a big favorite among the neighborhood ladies.
ごめんなさいね。日和ったらご近所さんに大人気で。
Man, a lot of the moms look so young. No, I'm sorry for being so noisy. As I sit in an empty seat watching Hiyori, a woman suddenly speaks to me.
気にしなくていいのよ。だって今日からあなたもうちの子なんだから。
Okay. What do you mean by that?
子じゃなくて、もっと大人のお付き合いでもいいのよ。
What is wrong with this game? Wait, what? She sits right next to me, closing the distance. A scent of adult allure wafts over, making me dizzy.
こんなおばさんじゃダメかしら。
Yes, sorry, you're too old for me. And besides, I prefer to be chaste. If you want romance, then we can probably do romance, but no sex. No, it's not about that. You're Hiyori's older sister, right? She looks a lot like Hiyori, so I assume she's her sister. Did Hiyori have any sisters?
お姉さん、もうおだて上手なんだから本気にしちゃうぞ。
Yeah, I know this is your mom. I mean, there's no way I would consider this to be your sister because you said you live with your mom.
何娘の男友達誘惑してんだよ母ちゃん。
Mom?
ちぇ、バレちゃった。まっくん、久しぶり。ひよりちゃんママのみよりです。
It's Takun, but yeah. What did she call me? Makun? You still have a mind in your name, Takuma. Apparently we've met, but just like with Hiyori, I only have a vague memory. Though this time, that's on me too.
ねえ聞いてひより、ママお姉さんだって。
たくま、まさか年増好きだったなんて。
It's a misunderstanding. She's so youthful, anyone would make that mistake.
私、未亡人だけど、それでも愛してくれる？
You know, sometimes I want to ask my usual questions when I play these games. Like, why are you a widow? Is your husband stupid? Did he die from an accident? Why would he leave someone like you who's still youthful like this? Why? Why are you a widow?
悪ノリやめろババ。
And I'm gonna say that they're probably not even gonna answer the question of why she's a widow.
ピチピチの20代に向かってババアとは何よ。
That's impossible. If you were 29 and Hiyori right now is 17, you'd have been pregnant at 12. It's impossible.
母ちゃんまだ20代って私いくつで産んだの？
Why are you taking her seriously? She's obviously joking. Yeah, even if you're 12, the earliest you can probably get pregnant, and yeah, I'm not into that, thank you very much. Jesus. That is clearly illegal. God damn.
なんちってー。
What is with this mother-daughter pair? They're perfectly in sync.
いやでも冗談じゃなくて娘の友達に手出すとかやめろよな。
Gotta keep in mind though, guys, even though we joke about this, in a lot of Asian countries that are, you know, third world countries, it used to be pretty common where your daughters would get sold off around those ages to, you know, rich people just so that they can live a better life. Sorry for bringing this up. This is supposed to be not that type of game. God damn it.
いいことひより。恋ってのはね、自由なのよ。
だから年考えろって。それに父ちゃんも悲しむぞ。
So what happened to your dad?
気をつけてタック。この子意外と束縛してくるタイプだから。
好きあらばたくまにろくでもないこと吹き込まないでくれ。まったく母ちゃんテンション高すぎ。そんなに若く見られて嬉しいのか？
若いって最高の褒め言葉だから。だから いくつになっても何度だって恋しちゃうの。
ごめんなタクマ、母ちゃんはしゃいじゃって。うざかったら遠慮なくお尻叩いてやっていいから。
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I'm respectful enough to not do that to, people who are older than me. I haven't fallen so low as to spank another girl's mother's butt.
じゃあどこなら叩けるって言うんだよ。父か？父がええのか？
What is wrong with you?
やめて、私のために争わないで。叩くなら両方叩いて。
Maybe this is the route where you're gonna have both the mom and the daughter. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what the game is gonna be about. I don't know. This person might be even louder than her daughter.
母上、営業時間中でございまするぞ。
だって日和がうちに男の子連れてくるの初めてなんだもの。ママはしゃいじゃうわよ。
だから違うってば。
自分の家だと思って遠慮せずくつろいでってね。パンツ一丁までなら許可しちゃいます。
Are we done with the shop? I guess we are because you're not really in your uniform anymore. No, I have absolutely no intention of getting that comfortable. The line of what's acceptable when staying at a female friend's house has just been crossed.
タクマ、すっぽんぽんじゃないと落ち着かないんだって。
Whatever, dude.
まあ逆にプラプラして落ち着かないと思うのはママが女の子だからかしら。
Damn you! I wish my main character has the riz, as the, as the young people call it these days. If I actually take them up on this offer, you guys are gonna be the one that's gonna be, blushing and bullshit. You don't got the riz, Takuma. I would have just, I would have just gone and taken up their offer. I didn't think a woman or her mother would have such a vulgar conversation in front of a stranger.
あっくん
It's still Takun.
たっくん言ったじゃない。あなたはもううちの子だって。
そうだぞ。うちの子なら堂々と胸張って生きろ。
Even with that flat chest, I don't think she got a flat chest.
今なんつった？
Who's the girl that has the flattest chest? I think it was Ayaka.
いいわよその調子。その無遠慮でデリカシーのない感じ。
娘を犠牲にして息子を成長させないで。
Senpai plays to say, but isn't it about time we stop this? I'm already tired.
私たっくんが泊まりに来るって日和から聞いて今日はオールするつもりで散々昼間寝だめしたのに。
おい店主、その間お店どうしてたんだよ。
それなのにもうお開きだなんてそんなのあんまりだわ。
Hey Hiyori, do something about your mother and fast. At this rate, I'm scared I might let loose soon.
無理無理。あれでまだ 50% ぐらいだから。
Let loose what? That's only half? You're kidding.
100% 中の 100% で相手してあげてもいいわよ。
Is your mom a fighting game character or something? And why are you casually joining our whisper conversation?
夜も長いことだし、とりあえずご飯にしましょうか。
はしゃぐのはいいけどさ、うちら明日も学校あるんだからほどほどにしてよ。
はーい。
Miori-san gives a listless reply, then promptly starts preparing dinner. Finally able to calm down, I take a look around the Nizuma house. At a glance, it feels like a good old-fashioned house with a lot of atmosphere. It's a pretty small desk. Do we eat here?
そうだな。これしまっちゃうとテーブルないし。
Ah, my bad. Our legs bump under the narrow table, so I apologize. Are you doing that on purpose?
私の定位置にお前の足があるんだよ。ちっと遠慮しろよな。
Why are you guys lounging your legs? Why are you guys stretching your legs? I thought it was pretty Japanese to sit cross-legged. I do that. I don't actually stretch my legs all that often when I sit in a cushion. She's already saying something different, but as told, I move to the edge. What the fuck is she doing? I'm not gonna voice act this. Her toes tickle my foot, and I let out a strange noise. She's enjoying this. Bring it on! I won't stop even if you cry and beg me for mercy, you hear me?
貴様こそおこたくすぐり選手権全一の日和様に挑むとは命知らずな。
Oh, what the hell? They got a kotatsu? I didn't know it was supposed to be a kotatsu. What? She didn't even... did she kotatsu?
貴様こそおこたくすぐり選手権全一の日和様に挑むとは命知らずな。
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I didn't notice because the CG clearly didn't put a kotatsu on the table. This is... Oh, what? Okay. Thanks, game. This isn't a kotatsu. Oh my god, I'm not gonna voice act this Takuma. I'm not that type of person. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I'm not an excitable person.
ひどい。ママのことつまはじき者にして。あたちも混ぜて。
I feel like if there is an Oyakodon or whatever, yeah, 8 scene, it would be these two. This is just giving me that, you know, vibe. Wasn't your mom cooking us dinner? Me too.
母ちゃん、ご飯。母ちゃん、死んでる！
いけない。ご飯の支度の途中だった。
I watched Miori-san scramble up from where she's lying down. You want me to help?
手伝う気、みじんもないだろ。
Sorry, I'm just tired.
ご飯まで寝るか。
What are with these people and their lazy asses? And like that, she fell asleep.
家族団らん。いただきます。
いただきます。
Thanks for the food. We're eating dinner at a cozy little dining table. The Aranami house had a picture-perfect meal, but the Nisma house feels more like a real family dinner. There's no special decoration just because a guest is here. This is just their usual dining table.
どうかしら、とっくん。お口に合うといいんだけど。
It's delicious. I think it's just because this is a more traditional house.
もっとまともな食レポして。もっとうちの母ちゃん喜ばせて。
Like, you know, you still have those tatami mats as the flooring. Because, like, Kyone's house was a lot more modern, right? You know, I honestly think the taste of home is a subtle thing. Every family has its own quirks, right? But when it comes to Miori-san's cooking, that quirk is warm. It spreads solely from the back of your throat. Ah, how nostalgic. Have we eaten her food?
すげえな。適応力 S かよ。
嬉しくてみよりキュンキュンしちゃうわ。
So good. Can I have seconds?
もちろんよ。じゃんじゃん食べてね。ねえひより、美味しそうに食べてくれる男の子って素敵だと思わない？
そうか？まあ、黙って食われるよりはいいかもな。
ひより、ちゃんとブロッコリー食べなきゃダメよ。
What are you cooking? What, you hate broccoli or something? Weird, with that face of yours.
私の顔とブロッコリーに何の因果が？嫌いってわけじゃないけど、昔中に入ってた虫ごと食べちゃったから苦手なんだよ。
Yeah, I guess broccoli, if you don't like wash it very well, sometimes there's actually worms.
もうちゃんと虫取りして
Not even bugs, it's worms.
うちの子意外と神経質なとこあるの。
You're afraid of bugs with a face like that?
お前は何でもかんでも顔で判断するんじゃないよ、人相占い師か。
ちょっと押したらポロッといっちゃいそうな顔してるわよ。こうグイッと。
She pushed me? I don't have any intention of going wham with your daughter yet. Whoa, what's with that yet, Takuma?
まだってことは少なくとも予定はあるってことなのね。
Well, Always drive cautiously, Miori-san. Oh my god. I can't not choose that. It's just too dumb for me to not pick. Honestly, I'd much rather go with you, Miori-san.
おいこら、娘の目の前で堂々と人の母親口説くんじゃないよ。
Think about it. Your mom is super beautiful and young. It's a yes. Totally, totally doable.
確かに。みより、褒め殺されちゃう。
Honestly, I can't imagine dating you.
それはこっちのセリフだからな。きっと今みたいな感じだと思うわ。
Yeah, nothing different would happen. It was impressive how Miori-san watches argue, looking like she was enjoying it from the bottom of her heart.
たくま、風呂空いたぞ。
After finishing dinner and chilling in the living room, Hiyori, who just got out of the bath, calls out to me. Nice pajamas. Yeah. Wait, what is that sleepwear? A bear?
ガオ。
It's not a bear?
お前は帰ってまうぞ。
She's so stupid. Well, stop it! I'll turn you into game meat, you pest! I grapple with Hiyori, who playfully jumps on me. But even if it's Hiyori, a girl fresh out of the bath has the advantage. Wait, let's solve this with words. What is that ridiculous outfit?
話し相手とか言ったくせに罵倒から入るなよ。いいじゃん。家でくらい好きな格好させてくれよ。
I mean, I don't think this is all that weird. It's just some pajamas. Aren't you embarrassed to be wearing this at your age? Like, who cares, Takuma? I wear anime shirts. You're gonna say am I not embarrassed to be wearing anime shirts? I have ahegao shirts. You're gonna say aren't I embarrassed for wearing that in public? No. The answer is no, Takuma. No. I don't even wear that just in my house. I wear that in public. Yes, I do.
私、この格好で近所のコンビニまでなら行けるぞ。
Exactly, Hiyori. Thank you. You and me, we're in the same wavelength then. If you go to a convenience store in an outfit like this, you'll definitely get a weird nickname. Who cares? Takuma, who fucking cares? Besides, do you think I'd be happy with sleepwear that has zero sex appeal? Brother, Takuma.
誰もお前を喜ばせよう
Thank you,
と思ってな
Hiyori.
いし、そういう方面への配慮はうちではしないぞ。
Hiyori, thank you very much. I know Takuma is a pervert, man, but goddamn! As a woman, how can you should learn from Kyone. She was properly erotic after her bath.
知らないけど、第一、去年は風呂上がりじゃなくてもそこそこエロいだろう。
Is she? I don't think so. Looking closely, the pattern seems to say, please punch me in the stomach.
やめて。お腹だけはどうか勘弁してください。
Then I'll take a bath.
オンオフの切り替え早えな。
Yeah, I guess we were just bantering. You're soon. Satisfied, Hiyori doesn't bother me any further. I soak in a small bathtub lined with old tiles. This bathroom feels like a good old Showa-era bath. In a way, this isn't so bad. I forgot how the bathroom was like in Kyone's house. The hot water reminds me of Grandma's house. It's somehow nostalgic. This is the second house in its mysterious sleepover life, but Miori-san being so high-spirited has honestly helped. I thought I shouldn't make them worry too much, so I've been acting more naturally than at Kyone's place. I wonder if this is okay. They both seem to be enjoying it, so I hope it wasn't a mistake. But it's just the two of them in this house. It's gotta be a little lonely. I wonder if they're like that even when I'm not here. If I recall, her father passed away from an illness when Hiyori was a child. Wow, the game actually addressed that. I was giving the game a disservice because I thought that they weren't gonna address it like whatsoever. Wow. And since then, Miori-san has raised Hiyori by herself. I can't possibly imagine that hardship, but I'd be happy if me being here brought a little more life to the house. This is paradise.
お待たせ
God damn it, Miori-san. You're gonna have to make me... God damn it, I can't just show this up on YouTube. God damn it, I have to edit this. You bastard. A classmate's naked mother has barged into the bath. Come on, Hiyori-san. I don't have my usual PC. Damn you for making me have to work for this. I didn't see anything. I flusteredly avert my eyes, cover them, and hug my knees inside the bathtub. God damn it, this chick.
なにもしかして恥ずかしいの男の子なんだから
This is the second episode, for Pete's sake. That's not the issue. This is bad in so many ways.
そうだって私のこと女として見てなかったら大丈夫なはずだけどもしかして
Was this because of my choice? I don't think so. I don't think this was because of my choice. The game just forces her on me. Don't squeal. Just get out. It's not my house, but leave. At least wrap a towel around yourself.
タオル巻いてた方がエロいじゃないの
Maybe. Wet towels are pretty nice, I guess. Even so, are you saying being stark naked is better than wearing erotic clothes?
若妻がすっぽんぽんでお風呂入ってきたぐらいで働いちゃうようじゃうちの日和は落とせないぞ
I'm just worried about public decency like a normal person.
未亡人だからセーフ
I do wonder what the hell is going on in your head, Hiyori-san. I'm sorry, Hiyori's dad, whom I've never met. Really, I'm sorry. And Hiyori too while I'm at it. Jeez. Give me back the sentimental mood I was just in. If anything, Hiyori seems like the one who's suffering. In what world is there a mother who shows up naked before a heroine?
目の前にいるじゃないの
Can we get an Oyako done with you, please, Miori-san? Stop trying to be a pioneer.
うち貧乏だからこうして一緒にお風呂入るのも節約のうちなの
What bullshit. Can you stop attacking me with realism all of a sudden?
何がダメなの秘書女だから同級生で幼馴染のママが秘書女だからダメなの
If it was my... I guess kinda. If this was me, I guess kinda. None of this is okay. Hiyori, help me!
計算部だからダメだって言うのダメに決まってんだろバカ
They kind of censored the, bottom half, but... God damn it, this game. I don't know whether or not this game is decensored, though. Or if it's, like, uncensored with the CGs later down the line. Miori-san is pinched by Hiyori and dragged from the scene. Let's just forget it. Yeah. Why do my childhood friend's parents barge into the bath? Please, if someone is going to barge in, at least let it be the girl herself, please.
そのね日和に怒られちゃったからさっきのことは忘れて
I have no idea what you're referring to. Since Miori-san, who got out of the bath wearing matching sleepwear with Hiyori, is acting a little embarrassed, I respond while maintaining extreme calm.
そんなことよりこれ着て
More importantly, my question is immediately dispersed by the third matching weird set of sleepwear thrust in front of me. I humbly decline.
そうは問屋が下ろさないぞ
Did I say daga kotowaru? Oh man, this game is just full of memes.
新妻家ルール夜はみんなお揃いのパジャマを着ましょうまたは全裸もか
That's only one option.
フルチンでもか
Yeah, just one option.
そんなんじゃ明日まで持たないぞツッコミのレパートリー増やしとけ
Why am I being critiqued? I'd wear it, but there's the size to consider.
パパのだから大丈夫大丈夫
You really want me to be the dad, huh? I thought I was supposed to be a child in this household. Make me wear a memento so casually.
パパのパジャマどこまで着てほしいな
Are you trying to make me part of the family? He's so stupid. Father in heaven?
今よ日和おうよ
Yeah, let go! 2 against 1 is cowardly! Stop! Stop! Jeez. The only way out of this is to marry into the family now. I don't think it's that embarrassing, Takuma. Come on.
記念写真撮ろうぜほらもっと詰めて仲良し感もっと出して
Yay. Peace. Peace. I strike a pose out of semi desperation.
そして撮った画像をグルチャにポイッ
Wait, where did you just send
とそ
that?
れは明日のお楽しみにしとけ
I hate this already. I want to go home. I don't have a home though.
お前も家族になるんだよ
God damn it, Miori-san.
ごめんな付き合わせちゃって
I wish you didn't turn up naked. I'm gonna have to edit that. I guess I'll just download DaVinci Resolve here. Don't worry about it. The night has completely deepened, and perhaps tired from making so much noise, Miori-san has fallen asleep in the living room.
でもほんとあんな楽しそうな母ちゃん久しぶりに見たわ
If she was always this energetic, well,
まあな明日からはもう少し落ち着くと思うから安心してくれ
sipping the tea Hiyori made, I watch her put a blanket over the sleeping Miori-san. Wait. We do have rooms in this house, right? I assume we do. Do we just sleep in the living room? There must be like an upper floor or something. Or maybe like the bottom floor is the cafe. You know, the tea house, and then this is the upper floor. And then there's another upper floor, or maybe there's a separate room. I guess we'll see. Hiyori is surprisingly responsible at home, unlike a certain older sister. You're a really good kid at home.
本当はもっといい子ちゃんしたいんだけど母ちゃん寂しがるから
Stop being so serious. You're gonna make me cry.
ルイさんゆるとても親元離れて一人暮らししに来たやつとは思えないな
I'm weak to family stuff like that. By the way, Hiyori, where am I sleeping?
母ちゃんが私の部屋に布団敷いてくれたらしいからそこで寝てくれ
I mean, she's sleeping here. Can I just not sleep here? Is it okay for me to be sleeping in your room?
襲うなよ
I can sleep in the living room if you want.
寝ぼけた母ちゃんに襲われるぞ
That's true. She's kinda crazy. I declare that I will never make a move.
ただのヘタレ宣言じゃないかいいからとっとと寝ようぜ明日起きられなくなっちゃうか
What do you mean that's a declaration of cowardice? Can't you just say that I'm, you know, I care about my chastity? Come on! 2 sets of futons are lined up perfectly without a gap. Alright, let's sleep.
待って疲れたからってツッコミ放棄しないで
Are we newlyweds or something?
ツッコミゆるまあちょっと話せばいいかいやそういう問題じゃないかうっか
Really, so careless.
りでどうするよ
Can't we just separate them? It's not as if those are, you know, one futon. For today, I'll sleep on a shop sofa. Just lend me a pillow.
いいのか
Even if you're wearing pajamas with zero sex appeal, this is still a bad idea.
うん私もこれは正直眠れる気がしないってパジャマしつけえよ今はお前も着てんだろうが
True, Hiyori. Even if we are childhood friends, we're still a boy and a girl of age who just reunited. For Hiyori's sake, this is a time where I should back off. Be it as it may, good night.
ああまた明日な
家族はみんな仲良し
Good night, Miori-san. I fixed Miori-san's blanket, which was slipping off, and quietly go downstairs. Yeah, the shop is in the first floor. Is it morning already? This sofa is a little hard, but it's long, so I slept soundly enough. Good morning.
おはようたっくん。ごめんね、お店で寝かせちゃって。日和が恥ずかしがったんでしょ。
No, I was the one who insisted.
そうなの？意外と慎み深いのね、たっくん。そんなんじゃ女の子に逃げられちゃうぞ。
It's not like that with Hiyori. Seriously.
まさか女の子との間にも友情があるって信じてるタイプ。夢見がち。
I think it's possible. Hiyori? Hiyori-chan! Your mom is being noisy first thing in the morning! The school outfit is so weird, dude. It's only been one day. I've only experienced one day of this. Hiyori, who is carelessly gnawing on toast while watching a morning variety show, gives me a look that says, what a pain. See that? Look at that cold shoulder. There's nothing going on between us, right? You're skipping a whole stage of the relationship. What happened to the honeymoon phase?
たくま、早く朝飯食えよ。遅刻すんぞ。
I'm heading out.
行ってきます。いってらっしゃい。我が子が2人仲良く並んで登校なんて夢みたい。
No, but seriously, I was welcome from start to finish. Is she really okay with all this?
昔、こんな息子が欲しいわって小さいタクも見ながら言いまくってたらしいぞ。
I do still think that her just barging into my bath was a bit crazy though. I have zero memory of that.
安心しろ。私もだ。
You forgot I even existed.
そんなものはないぞ。ツッコミが浅かったわ。
No, I don't think we had a promise or anything, Hiyori. We'll see.
止めた感想がそれって。さすが日和です。感想も浅い。実際そんなもんよ。たっくんに過度な期待はしないことね。私、期待なんてこれっぽっちもしてないんだけど。今日ね、今のも彩香に言ったんだろ。ほら、兄が欲しいだのほざいてたから。まあ、一人っ子の日和にはわからないことでしょうけど。お前以外ここにいるやつらみんな一人っ子なんだが。っていうか日和、なんなのあの仲良しパジャマ画像。口ぶりよりはずっと楽しそうじゃないですか。変なの送ってこないでよ。ブロックするから。待ち受けにぴったりかと思ってさ。これでいつでも私とタクマのことを思い出せる。じゃあ、あんたの待ち受けにしてあげる。リド、私のお気に入りの白長スクジル待ち受けが。
God damn it, it's just a wallpaper. Just to have the photo.
因果応報ですね。でも、ちょっと楽しそうでムカつきました。まあ、あやちゃんの家はいろいろ大変だから。
Guess we'll see how she is. I guess her house has a lot of brothers and sisters. We'll see.
なんというか、個性的。私のイカれた家族を紹介するぜ。はい、実際イカれてるので普通なお兄ちゃんが欲しいんです。
You know you're crazy too, right?
こらこら、家族を悪く言うんじゃありません。じゃあうちの子になってみますか。日和なんて3分で死にますよ。どういうこと？言い出しっぺの私が言うことじゃないけど、そんなところにたっくん止めるのもどうかと思うわね。あやちゃんの家で懲りて私のところに泊まりに来なければいいんだ。リト、あんたってばまだ仲直りしてないの？
Yeah, your gag is getting a bit too old for me, Rito.
仲直りじゃない。これは食材なの。
Oh, sorry about that.
頑固だな、リトは。
God damn it, can you really blame him? You really look like a guy as a kid.
っていうか、あいつもうずっとあんたんちいればいいのに。お揃いのパジャマなんか着ちゃって、実際の口ぶりよりずいぶん仲良さそうだったじゃない。
You know, just based on first impressions, I am definitely not really liking Rito. Even if she might change later down the line, I feel like my mental block is already blocking her from wanting to go into her route.
まあな、たくまのやつ、う うちの母ちゃん口説いてたし、いくら日和をそういう目で見られないからって見境ないわね。今日ね、さりげに私のことディスんのやめてくんない？ちょっと不安になってきました。冗談でもうちでそんなことしたら3分で死んじゃいますから。
What, is your house strict? You're having disturbing conversations again today, those guys. I gnaw my bread, trembling at the new intel that the Yohakari household, where I'm staying starting tomorrow, is dangerous. Just because I won't give you any doesn't mean you can start chewing on the other end of my bread. What is with this girl?
このまま行けばキスできるぞ。喜べ。
I don't even want to kiss you. With this momentum, it feels like my lips are going to be chewed off along with the bread. Why does this girl always sponge off my lunch? Even though she said Ayako is the one attached to me.
俺の出番はないのか。
Don't worry, don't worry.
たくま、今日もバイト探しに行くのか？
If we get into a bad ending route, which I assume I might pick, just to end off the common route. Just to end out the common route, I think you're gonna have some screen time, okay? You're probably gonna fix my house, I'm gonna be there all alone, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my school days. I guess so. I have to decide on this sooner rather than later. Since I promised to become independent as soon as possible, job hunting is an urgent task.
なら私が紹介してやんよ。
Seriously? It's not a pyramid scheme, is it?
だからお前は私にどんなイメージ抱いてるんだよ。
Because you have a face that looks like it'd be easily tricked.
すげえな、私百面相かよ。何にでもなれる可能性を秘めた顔してるんだな。
I don't think that was a compliment, Yuri. She started taking it positively at the end, but it can all be explained because you have a dumb-looking face. Jokes aside, what kind of job is it?
ついてくりゃわかる。ほれ、行くぞ。
Yeah, that's fine. But tell Rito first. She's probably waiting for you like yesterday. I point to Rito who's fiddling with her smartphone in the hallway, glancing her way.
マジリコシュキー。
With hearts in her eyes, Hiyori runs toward Rito. Hiyori explains the situation to Rito. Suddenly, my eyes meet Rito's. Ugh. As expected, she glares at me. I feel a silent pressure saying, don't do anything unnecessary, I feel like? Yeah, I feel like that's a typo.
おっしゃー、帰ろうぜ。ってどうした？メデューサに睨まれたカエルみたいな顔して。
You could have just said like a frog that's been stared at by a snake.
何も睨むことないじゃないの。今日ね、見てたの？意外と細かいとこ気回るくせに、どうしてリトのこと男の子だって勘違いしたかな、たっくんは。別にどうだっていいし。これはほっといても大丈夫そうかな。たっくんなら自分でどうにかできるでしょ。ま、それはそれとして。リト、これから暇でしょ？ちょっと買い物付き合ってよ。あやちゃんも呼んでるから。うん、いいよ。
Are we gonna meet her at our part-time job? Oh, a part-time job at your house?
住み込みバイトって感じでいいじゃん。いいじゃん。
But you guys are gonna be paying me. That doesn't seem right. Even the shop owner, Miori-san, is carelessly agreeing. Oh, I gotta try on women's clothing at Yori Tea House. What? That's a spoiler! I'm cross-dressing? More importantly, what's with these clothes? It's a skirt! Do I have to seriously wear a skirt?
ノリノリで来といて今さら文句言うんじゃないよ。てっきり女装願望があるのかと思っちゃったわ。
I'm not. Well, it's kind of breezy, sure, but isn't it a bit too short? Was it even more of a miniskirt than Yori's?
むしろ長ければそれでいいのか。
If I'm dressed like this, you lose customers. What? Impossible. This isn't Akiba. You guys are freaks.
大好評じゃないか。
うちのお店メイン層おばさまだからね。若い男の子には目がないのよ。
I guess that makes sense. Still freaky though. I feel like my life is in danger.
そんな格好してるお前が言うことではないな。
But is it really okay? Honestly, it helps that you're letting me work, but frankly, it seems like you'd be fine even if I wasn't here. Even for a weekday evening, there aren't many customers.
気にしなくていいのよ。お店はついでみたいなもので、他のお店にうちで作った和菓子を卸すのがメインだから。
母ちゃん、仕込みとかで案外忙しいから手伝ってくれると助かるんだってさ。
Wait, Miori-san makes these? I'm surprised, looking at the Japanese sweets I was casually carrying. They have a level of perfection that makes it hard to believe they're handmade. Plus, I got a bite earlier and the taste is great.
お休みの日とかもっとお客さん来たりするんだぞ。
そういうことだから、安心してキビキビ働いてね。私、お夕飯の準備まで寝るから。
I still don't think it's, you know, it's, nice to work with a friend. Feels like I'm imposing, I guess. Man, so much more surprisingly busy.
昨日ははしゃぎすぎちゃって疲れ抜けてないの。いやー、もう年かしら。
誰でもあんだけ騒げば疲れるっての。
たっくんのことよろしくね。
Saying that, Miori-san goes up to the second floor. Even though it's her own shop, she's incredibly free.
さあたくま、給料分はこき使ってやるからな。バイトだからってなめんなよ。
You don't have to tell me. So, what should I do?
そうだな。仕込みの準備とかは母ちゃんいないとできないし、しばらく接客でもしててくれ。私は裏片付けてくるから。
Roger.
なめくさった若者みたいな返事の仕方やめろ。ってほら、お客さん来たぞ。
Welcome, master.
キモいわね。気持ち悪いです。
I guess I said "Irashaimase, Goshujin-sama" like an idiot. Why didn't you take a look at who the fuck it is first? I got carried away and put my all into showing the customers my utmost hospitality, but I was a poor match for the audience. Insulted by the childhood friend trio, caught cross-dressing, I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Acting manager! My uniform is a huge flop with the young girls!
今のは年関係なく誰だってキモいと思うけど。つか、うちそういう店じゃないし。
本当に日和のとこでバイト始めたのね。お祝いに来てよかったわ。
Customer? Taking a photograph is prohibited in this shop.
たくまさん、どうしてそんなにミニなスカートを。
I thought you guys said I was disgusting. Could you not slyly take pictures while acting embarrassed? Rito, you.
これムービーだから。
Go home. They're customers, but go home.
注文どうする？
What does she even mean it's a movie? What, was she also filming me? The fuck? Are you gonna try to threaten me with those? Blackmail me?
いつものちょうだい。私も。あやかもいつものください。
あやか、お前そんなに来ないだろ？
Apparently, being childhood friends, Kyone and Rito come here often. Oh, I thought everyone was childhood friends. Hiyori, can I change now?
真っ裸接客か？
It said change! Nobody said anything about getting naked, you idiot.
じゃあ、せっかくだからあれ着るか。
Oh, you have other costumes? A few minutes later... Wait, these are the weird pajamas! Still better than a skirt.
着てから文句言うな。たっくん取られたがりなの？
What are you going to do with a picture of this, Kyone?
10年後の話のネタにするわ。
Stop with the long-term preservation. Though I was teased thoroughly, my first ever shift at a part-time job ended safely. Ish. I wonder how that's worded in
お
Japanese.
疲れ様。どうだった？うちでのバイトは。
Miori-san, looking refreshed after a long nap, offers words of appreciation. If I can do something about the clothes, I think I can do my best.
よかった。基本はうちに泊まりに来てる時だけ入ってくれたらいいから。あとは暇な時に適当にちょいちょいと。
Is that really okay?
いいのよ。た
I want to become a child of the Nizuma family.
お前それ今日ねのとこでも言ってたらしいじゃん。
Yori's remark pierces me, having underestimated the childhood friends information network.
まあまあ今日は疲れたでしょ。先にお風呂入ってきていいわよ。
No, I'll go last.
昨日のがトラウマになってんぞこいつ。じゃあいっそ3人一緒で入りましょうか。なんで私まで混浴 OK な感じにしてるの？普通に嫌なんだけど。ママと一緒にお風呂入りたくないの？
And I feel like these guys are way too exhausting for me. I actually do prefer Kyo compared to this house.
たくまと入りたくないの。母ちゃんともあんま入りたくないけど。じゃあやっぱり私と二人きりで入りましょうね。
Why does it turn out like that?
たっくんならおませさんなんだから。日和すく水貸して水着なら OK でしょ。
Yeah, I'd say it's okay. As long as I don't have to censor shit.
母ちゃんのすく水はアウトだろ。
I mean, she can probably rock the look. She's not that busty. I almost shouted doable, but my self-control won out. I couldn't get a good look yesterday, but this room has no surprises.
どんな部屋なら満足するんだよ。
It's a decent size. But she doesn't have a regular bed. I guess we do use futons here. We're calling it a room, but it's really just separated from the living room by sliding Fusuma doors. Even so, it's still Hiyori's personal space. I'm here because she agreed to showing me her notes for her classes. Your notes are so neat. You're just full of surprises. I thought you were supposed to be the dumb one of the quartet.
むしろお前の中の日和像がどうなってるか全く想像できないぞ。
I do think that you were kind of dumb, Hiyori, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised, actually. Aside from mysterious doodles here and there, it's a notebook that properly grasps the main points. Now then, shall I look for porn mags?
お前さてはリトと同じく私のこと男にしか見てないな。そして黙って女の子のタンスを開けようとするな。
I don't think we're being way too casual with Hiyori. She is still a girl. I thought you'd be happy if I did.
本当に私のことなんだと思ってるの？
Jokes aside, do you actually have any porn mags or something?
私のことじゃないけどさ、ちょっとは時代を考えろよ。お前だって持ってないだろ？そのお約束はもう古いんだよ。
What are you talking about? I still got doujins in my room. What if the internet is suddenly cut off from you? I mean, you could kind of download everything nowadays, but still, what if there's a blackout? You can open up your PC. You can turn on your PC. I mean, you could probably use your imagination, but still, come on. Now that you say it, that's true. Then what is show me your PC? You know what? Is show me your PC better?
若者の PC 離れ。
Yeah, true. They're using their phones. Is it lonely? Before I know it, Miyori-san is spacing out nonchalantly next to me.
男友達いる娘の部屋に勝手に入ってくんなよ。こんな夜遅くに二人きりでお泊まりなんて許さないわよ。昨日悪意ある布団の敷き方した人が言うセリフ。え？だってあれは3人で寝ようと思って敷いたの。
So stupid. This is so stupid. I feel like when I'm horny, I'll probably just like try to pick these girls and see if I can get an Oyakodon. But I'm gonna be so disappointed that they're not gonna be doing it. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Is that why they were stuck perfectly together?
3人で寝るのもそうだけど、布団2枚にはきついだろう。やだ！うちにいるときは3人一緒なの。一緒じゃなきゃダメなの。
Miyori-san finally starts throwing a tantrum, but honestly, there's nothing I can do. I send an eye signal to Hiyori saying, "You handle this," and she seems to understand, making a weird face.
まったく母ちゃんはしょうがないな。3人で寝るか。
Now hold on there!
まあ見てろって。まずはここをこうして
Just when I wonder what she's saying, Hiyori opens the sliding doors. Lay out 2 futons in a room just like yesterday, and lays out Miori-san's futon in the living room right next to it.
これなら3人で寝られるだろう。
Okay, you guys are sleeping together and I'm sleeping on the separated one.
うちの子天才だわ。
With this, well... Thinking that it's technically a different room, I try to go toward the living room, but Hiyori stops me.
どこ行くんだ？たくまはこっち。
No! No, then what's the point?
母ちゃん寝相悪いんだよ。隣なんかで寝たら私潰されちゃうだろ。
What the fuck? Do you not care that I'm the one that's sleeping in your room?
もう日和ったら失礼しちゃうわ。ブンブン。
Man, these girls are way too thirsty. Miori-san is fuming, but seeing this overwhelming energy, what Hiyori is saying seems to be true. Keeping the sliding doors open so we can have our threesome sleep must be Hiyori's way of compromising.
でもこっち向いて寝たらぶっ殺すからな。
Please consider the fact that I might toss and turn.
私の寝顔ならいくらでも見てくれていいのよ。無視された。タクに無視された。まだまだいける体の未亡人なのに無視された。
Could you stop seducing me every now and then? It's tiring to deal with it every time.
2日目にしてもう慣れてきたな、お前。
And in the end, I end up sleeping next to Hiyori. I guess Takuma's not really into MILFs. Because, you know, he was definitely into Kyone the previous time. He didn't mind ogling her panties.
見るなよ。絶対こっち見るなよ。
Is that a dare?
私はずっとお前を見ているぞ。
Her faces are so dumb. Scary. I mean, you face the other way too. Is there something fun about sleeping while looking at my back?
家族3人で一緒に眠れる。幸せ。
I mean, I guess it's pretty fun. I think we used to do this a lot more often back when my brothers were still in the house. Long time ago though. That was like 20 years ago at this point. Gosh. Kind of crazy that, you know, as you grow up, those memories that you have as a kid, those are still with you till you die probably.
でも明日からは彩香のとこだもんな、たくま。
I didn't hear her say zannen. I'll come to stay again, so... Come to think of it, I got the same reaction from Soji-san at the Aranami house.
たくま、明日からはきっと地獄だぞ。
We'll see next week, okay? Don't say things that make me anxious so casually.
リトのとこは言わずもがなだけど、彩香のところが一番危なそうだからな。
They were talking about that at noon too. But exactly what kind of demon realm is the graceful Ayaka's house? I can't even imagine. I have no memory of Ayaka's family either. Or rather, since Ayaka was a year younger, I probably didn't have much contact with them. So honestly, I'm anxious.
彩香に弟いるんだけどさ、前に友達数人を止めたんだって。
So? She has a younger brother, huh?
止まったやつ、その後みんな死んだんだよね。
What bullshit? Isn't that a serious incident?
まあ死んではないけど、その弟くんは二度と友達を彩香の家に呼ぶことはなかったらしい。
Because he was ashamed of his family? What on earth happened?
たっくん、辛くなったらいつでもうちに来ていいからね。なんなら永住してもいいからね。ね。
Not gonna happen till I'm done with the common route, Miori-san. Good night!
逃げたな。
Even if I turn my face away, it's unbearable being watched by Hiyori right next to me. So I cover myself with the futon and go to sleep.
なあ、たくま。起きてる？
I'm awake.
はよ寝ろ！
You too. What? You were gonna say something!
よそのうちに嫁ぐ朝ってこんな感じなのね。
You were gonna say something! Okay, I'll probably end the episode after we get to school. I'll end this episode after we get to school. But I think next episode I should be done with going through all of the sleepovers.
意味わかんねえぞ母ちゃん。
Another serving, please.
お前も朝から食いすぎだぞ。白米なら無限に出てくると思うな。
お米ならいくらでもあるからずっとうちにいて永住してって。
Hiyori, your mother's kind of annoying.
お前、人の母親になんてことを。
日よりも家族3人仲良く暮らしましょう。早くありったけのお米でタックの胃袋をつかむのよ。
I'm so surprised that Takuma is really, you know, he's not even like falling for her advances like at all. I guess he's not into MILFs. I thought this game would just double down on aloofness. Hiyori-san has been like this since the moment I woke up. Maybe they're gonna do that if I choose Hiyori's route. We'll see. I mean, we won't see. You guys won't see it because I won't be showing that. I wouldn't mind staying forever, but it would be a problem for Hiyori, so I prefer not to burden her.
日和が嫌だって言うなら私がタックンと再婚する。絶対家族になる。
You have the same idiotic faces as Hiyori.
娘にしゃもじで尻叩かれたくなかったら今すぐタクマから離れろ。
Hiyori, don't make Hiyori-san so lonely. She's almost past the point of no return.
母ちゃん相手にしたくないからって私に矛先向くんなよ。ほれ、おかわり。
Thanks.
二人とももう夫婦でいいんじゃない？
No, we should not.
よくないぞ。
息子が上京する時の朝ってこんな気持ちになるのね。しかし
私と一緒に学校行くだけだから言うことには娘はちゃんと帰ってくるぞ。
It is kind of weird that the parents are liking this too much. I actually wish the parents would be a bit more, you know, strict and not actually open me with, like, welcome me with open arms. It's kind of weird.
まさかママに内緒で駆け落ちするつもりなのね。その手に持ってる荷物は何？正直に言いなさい。
教科書とかお弁当だけど。
お弁当？逃げるようにして乗った誰もいない普通電車の座席でお弁当広げて窓からの景色を2人で眺めながら哀愁にくれるのね。母ちゃんごめんよ。
Hey Hiyori, how long is this little drama-verse going to last? We'll be late.
無視していいぞ。じゃあ母ちゃん
行ってきマンモス。
What?
いってらっしゃい。
What is with these people? I have no idea, Takuma. These guys are weird. I think you ignoring her was probably the best thing you could have done. Miyori-san doesn't follow us outside, and I walk with Yori through the shopping district, which has a decent amount of traffic even in the morning. Is Miyori-san really going to be okay on her own?
タクマは心配性だな。今頃ケロリとしながら今で朝ドラ見てるって。
As expected of her, she knows her mother inside and out.
でもタクマ、次うち来た時はもう帰れないかもな。
That's frightening.
そんだけ気に入られてるってことだろ。素直に喜べよ。
Why does she like me that much? That's the weird thing part. That's the weird part. Then what about you? In the unlikely event that your mom hits on me and we start dating, what would you do?
そうだな。お前を殺して私が死ぬ。
Yeah, Hiyori. I'd like to live, thank you.
なら、年相応につつましく生きとけ。ところでタクマ。
What is it, bedhead girl?
これ寝癖じゃないからそういうもんだから平和の象徴だから。
It's amazing. All the world's hopes are packed into your messy hair, huh?
私の毛髪の造形はどうでもいいんだよ。お前さ、もうちょっと離れて歩けよ。
What? Didn't we do this yesterday too? Huh? Why?
なんでって他のやつらに変な勘違いされるだろ。
I did this with Hyone too 2 days ago. It's true that I feel people glancing at us, but you're so self-conscious. It's not like we're linking arms. No one's going to make a big deal out of just walking side by side.
なんだと？つまりあれか？お前は私がガキだって言いたいのか？
Or maybe an innocent maiden with no tolerance for romance. I can't do that laugh.
自分で言いながら笑うんじゃないよ。
It just occurred to me, but compared to Miori-san, you've got thin skin, don't you? Maybe you should live a little more freely.
私をどうしたいんだお前は。私に一体何を求めてるんだ？
For now, just put a piece of toast in your mouth.
使い倒されてお約束させようとすんなよ。今はもうどうやってもギャグにしかなんないやつじゃん。
You don't know that. Your half-assed sense of reason is killing your potential.
理性を失ったらダメだろう。というか、私こう見えて結構理性ある方だと思うんだけど、綾香あたりの方が差が外れたらやばいと思うぞ。
You know, I am quite surprised that you're actually quite rational, yeah. I thought you'd be more dumb, Yori. Not gonna lie. Yaka? I don't get that impression.
昨日も言ったけど、あいつも含めて綾香の家族には気をつけろよ。
So threatening. I wonder what kind of fierce warriors live in that graceful Ayaka's house.
遅刻
She was born to fulfill a promise? What promise? Alright, with that, I am going to call this an What the hell? What did the thing on the bottom, where did it go? What? What happened? What? I swear, man, this thing's buggy as fuck. When I did that, it went away. When I did this, when my mouse is down there, it's actually back. What the fuck is going on? Okay. With that said, who the fuck is Maru? Who the fuck is Maru? Huh? Who the fuck is Maru? I just realized that they have this. Who the fuck is that? Well, I don't know who that is, but I'm just gonna call it an episode right over here. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be giving these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. And yeah, the only thing you guys are missing is just gonna be Miori-san's tits. That's it from her sprite. Not a full-blown CG, so that's why it was like, god damn it, you're just making me have to do more effort to try to censor this. Also, for people on YouTube that aren't on Patreon just yet, feel free to become a free member, because that's gonna be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. Okay, I'm done, guys. I still have no idea who the hell Maru is. But we probably will find out at the end of the common route, maybe? If not, I don't know. I guess we'll never find out. Unless you guys buy the game for yourselves. See ya!